Good morning, good day, good afternoon, or maybe good evening to all of you. Wherever you are in your time in this day, welcome. Welcome to a new waiting on God. This is Reverend Yeti. Today we're going to talk about waiting for instruction. By the way, I hope that everything is fine with all of you. Show me your way, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Cause me to walk in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my saving health. I have waited for you all the day. Psalm 25, verse 4 to 5. I spoke of an army on the point of entering an enemy's territories. The answer to the question as the cause of delay was waiting for supplies. The answer might also have been waiting for instructions or waiting for orders. If the last dispatch has not been received with the final orders of the commander-in-chief, the army would not dare to move. So it is in the Christian life, as necessary as the need for waiting for supplies. So is the need for waiting for instructions. See how beautiful this comes out in Psalm 25, verse 3. Yeah, none that wait on you shall be ashamed. Let not my enemies triumph over me. The writer knew and loved God's law exceedingly, and he meditated on that law day and night. But he knew that this was not enough. He knew that for the right spiritual comprehension of the truth and for the right personal application of it to his own peculiar circumstances, he needed a direct divine teaching. This psalm has at all times been a very peculiar one because of its reiterated expression of the felt need of the divine teaching and the childlike confidence that that teaching would be given. I advise you to study the psalm until your heart is filled with the two thoughts, the absolute need and the absolute certainty of divine guidance. These thoughts show how he can say, I have waited for you all the day. Waiting for guidance and waiting for instructions all the day is a very blessed part of waiting upon God. The Father in heaven is so interested in his child and so longs to have his life in his will and his love at every step that he is willing to keep his guidance in his own hand. He knows that we are unable to do what is holy and heavenly except as he works it in us. So his very demands become promises of what he will do in watching over and leading us all the day. not only in special difficulties and times of perplexity, but also in the common course of everyday life. We may count upon Him to teach us His way and show us His path. What is needed in us to receive this guidance? One thing: waiting for instructions, waiting on God. I have waited for you all the day. In our times of prayer, we want to give clear expression to our sense of need and our faith in His help. We want to become conscious of our ignorance of what God's way may be and the need of the divine light shining within us. If our way is to be as from the sun that shines more and more unto the perfect day, and we want to wait quietly before God in prayer until the deep, restful assurance fills us, it will be given. The meek He will teach His way. Psalm 25, verse 9. I have waited for you all the day. The special surrender to the divine guidance in our seasons of prayer must prepare for and be followed up by the habitual looking upward all the day. As simple as it is for one who has eyes to walk all the day in the light of the sun, so simple and delightful it can become to a soul practicing in waiting on God, to walk all the day in the enjoyment of God's light and leading. What is needed to help us to such a life is just one thing: the real knowledge and faith of God as the only source of wisdom and goodness, who is ever ready and longing to be all that we can possibly require. Yes, our need is the one thing. If you could see our God in His love, and if we believe His ways to be gracious, to be our life, and do work all in us, then this waiting on God would become our highest joy. The natural and spontaneous responses of our hearts to His great love and glory. My soul, wait you only upon God. Let us wait for instructions that we need to walk our way. Let us wait upon instructions as we are in our prayer time, when we listen, or as we study the Word. In every time frame, in every circumstances of our life, let us wait upon God. I believe very strongly then waiting is a way to be fruitful in your life. And I explained what waiting not is. It is not just sitting and just waiting that everything falls from heaven. We live our life, we do everything that we supposed to be needed to do in our day, and every day is different. The most important is that we abide in Christ. May you walk with your eyes lifted up in the sunshine, and wait upon God. I bless you in your day, and wherever you are in that particular day today. And I pray that you find, as you wait for your instructions, what you need for your soul, for the ones around you, the loved ones, and the one you stretch out in your world, in their need, in their health. Blessings. My soul, wait you only upon God.